Yo, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video I want to do a match breakdown of my match on Groning Storehouse to Macmillan Estate. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, so as you can see we got sent to Macmillan. I come across the Meg straight away in the start of the match. We are currently going to mind game the shit out of her and abuse Michael Myers' lunge. The perks that we're currently running are No Way Out, Call of Brine, Eruption and Corrupt. As you can see I got an early down, so my Corrupt is basically rendered useless. As you can see we have a nice 3-gen strat right here guys. You always want to play against survivors by setting up for a 3-gen strat. I get tier 3 guys, I go after the Michaela, she fakes the window vault right here, but I still get her downed. I don't like the way she was playing real like sneaky, you know, and I don't really understand why survivors play a horror game sneaky, you know. So I give her a love tap on the hook, which, you know, everyone loves that. Then Meg does an absolute disgusting dead hard. Now I know a lot of people be like, oh but sure you're tunneling the Meg. It's not. I literally went and put down a complete different survivor. The Meg was in my line of sight then after I'd hooked the Michaela, and she done an epic dead hard that got her killed, you know. So now that the Meg's dead, the game is much easier now. The 3-gen strat seems to be holding up quite well. Gens haven't progressed much. And one of the questions I got after this match was, why camp all of a sudden? Now, to clarify that question in more depth, after I downed this Michaela, this is the Michaela that messaged me and said, why camping all of a sudden? I want to just justify what exactly I did after I've hooked this survivor. So as you can see on screen, why the camping all of a sudden? I said because I had 3-gen strat and all them gens were 0 progress. Get you out of the game, GG's. But that was my response. But as you could see, I left the hook. Like, I literally just hooked this survivor and I left and went down to the back where the other 3 gens were. With the fact that survivor said, why camp? I didn't camp. If you see in this video, I literally done my rotations of the generators that I'm protecting. Then went back up to the survivor and I thought to myself, these gens haven't progressed much, I might as well get her out of the game. So I waited a few seconds to get her out of the game. As you can see on the corner, Jake came up, but he was too late. So I get the down on Jake. Yun blows the gen, giving me her location, so I decide to go over and investigate. As you can see, Yun is vaulting through the window. So I'm like, I'm going to leave Jake on the floor and go after Yun, because this will be an easy 4K. Like I said in the other video guys, it is 16 perks versus 4 perks when survivors versus killer, you know. So I get the down on the survivor. I wait to respect to see if she gets the Kobe. Yun doesn't get the Kobe, unfortunately. It's not in the cards for her. I go to pick the Jake up. I hook the Jake. Then he uses the perk Deliverance to get himself off the hook. I hit him through the window, but he still has borrowed time, unfortunately for us. So I make up the distance then to catch up to the Jake. I catch up to him, but I respect the dead hard in case he has it. And then he goes on the floor. But then guys, he hits us with Decisive Strike. And I'm like, bro, this guy has a full game plan for endgame. I'm like, come on, how much more do I have to put in to get him? So I catch him off the hill, I nod at him, he DCs, and I'm like, bro, what the hell? You just waste so much time. And he DC'd. So it made me question why you play the game this length and DC and lose all them points. Then he messages me, prick, and I ask why. I said, you're the bitch who DC'd because you didn't get your balanced landing. As you're going to see in the end clip guys, you're going to see his perks. If you've enjoyed today's video guys, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe.